You know what? I can go for at least an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. Run my intro video, which is
Oh,
just the
speaking of
course
which,
render I did earlier.
did you see that Microsoft is adding Bash?
Yeah, I saw that.
Isn't that crazy? So I wonder if they're just going to do a really, because Microsoft is known for like really cheap implementations of software. So I wonder if
Apparently
they're
they're
going to implement
pairing up with
Bash.
Canonical for that.
What?
Apparently they're pairing up with Canonical.
Okay, well my question is are they going to actually implement Bash? Like, is it going to have all the crap that I can do on Bash? Because, like, basically, are you going to take Linux and copy the /etc/bin or whatever? No, it's not etc. It's in user bin. Are you going to copy the entire user bin over? Because what's the point of having Bash if I can't use like actual Bash scripts that do things? Because that's how Microsoft likes to implement things. It's like, oh, perfect. So we got some code errors here. As you see when I put that in there, it's setting it to 0, not null. Which I feel is wrong somewhere. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing, right? So if I open a byte term, if I type ls, it works because I'm on, Unix. And so if I right now I'm not using Bash, I'm using Z shell. But if I make a Bash script, I mean, I guess it's not really Bash, but what is it? User bin is where everything is. Yeah, like all this stuff right here literally needs to be ported over if Microsoft expects anyone to use it. Because I mean, any Bash script that you download is gonna not everything that's in here, but wget and being able to do things like more, less, grep, those types of things. Exactly, odd user, fine, like stuff like that. I mean, that's what people want Bash for. They want it because they want to run their Bash scripts. They don't want. I mean, because you can download Bash for Windows right now. I mean, I use Bash on my gaming computer because it comes with Git when you download Git, so you can install it and use it. So that's why I can do ls on my gaming computer. Oh, I guess we're on pentatonics now, which means hopefully I don't get in trouble. Maybe if I sing along with it, then it'll be okay. And you need motivation. Right, sorry,
That might get you in more trouble.
Right?
Do
All
a
right,
better
so
job.
we need to fix that. So let me do. Oh, let me do this. Let me open up OBS real fast. I'm going to copy, duplicate this scene, and say shared desktop with Minecraft. All right. So I want to add a new game capture. So where's that at? New game capture with Siphon. Source, it doesn't show any games running at the moment. Okay, so maybe I can't use Siphon. Media source? Nope, that's like a movie. Didn't I get this working? I don't remember actually now. Video capture device, audio input, audio output. Display capture, window capture. Let me try window capture. Alright, so I want to capture not that. I want to capture. What is this thing even called? Minecraft. Why is Minecraft not? Oh, there it is. Minecraft. And then I say okay. So let me do this and then order move to the bottom and then move it up so we can see it. And then let's put it right about, I mean, it's not the most ideal place, but I'll put it right here. So this, yeah. I will put it right there. I don't like it there. Oops. Oops. No. Ah, there it is. Oops. If I cover me, it's only temporary. I just want you guys to see what I'm doing on the other screen. I mean, you don't really need to see me for this. Because now I can switch between the two, so that way I can be like, alright, so now here's Minecraft. You know. I found myself a cheerleader.
That's always a good thing.
That's the song I'm listening to. From Pentatonic. You do see the chat, but it's really hard to see, so you know what? Let me change the color of it real fast, because I was trying it out earlier. Wonderful time of the year. Glass is gonna murder me now and dun 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 dun. Alright, you gotta change this song. Like, absolutely now. Otherwise, I'll start singing Christmas songs and nobody wants that. Stream music, play. No! Stream music. There we go. This has music I actually own that I purchased, but I'm just using Spotify to play it.
Because that interacts with StreamJar. Yay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, because it interacts with StreamJar. Alright, so we need to fix this problem right here, where when I put an item in, it first off turns into a 0. And yeah, so if I drop this in here, it did that, which is not ideal. So, what we need to do is we need to look and see what's going on in the code to make it do that, which, first off, it shouldn't be marking it. It should be marking it as null, but it's not. It looks like it's giving it a 0 item stack. Oh, hey, did someone say anything in chat real fast? Can someone say something? Just say like hi, so I can see if the font color changed to white on the overlay. I thought it'd be nice. Okay, yeah, it's kind of hard to read still, but maybe I'll work on that a little bit then with the chat overlay. I wanted to put the overlay in because Beam doesn't have like a replay thing, the chat replay options, and I wanted people to be able to read the chat. I thought that'd be a nice thing to do.
Sounds potentially helpful.
Yeah, and we haven't had any people troll yet, so, or it's become an issue, so. On Twitch, I would never consider this. Because on Twitch, it would be like, I'd get a 4chan raid or something like that.
In about a minute and a half.
Yeah. Well, that's because I always make fun of them on stream on Twitch, so.
Kind of
I always
for it.
I always thought crap about 4chan, and then like I always get 4chan rated, and it's like, you guys are idiots. I'm like a partnered streamer, you know? That's why I always tell them, I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots. I'm a partnered streamer with like 20,000 followers. You think I'm like new to this game? Hello, I have a bot, you idiot. Oh, and by the way, all that crap that you copy paste is in our bot. Oh, and also my
and if it's
Twitch
not,
has
it's about to be.
RK9 mode. Yeah, and we have RK9 mode on. So, bye. Oh wait, someone got through because they said something new. Oh wait, one of the mods got it. And then they like give up after like 5 minutes. It's really funny. It's really funny to make fun of them and then they leave because they can't win. It's like, you know what, if I had like 2 followers and like, you know, I would be like all about that, you know, but trying to come in and tell me that my mic isn't working when I have like, you know, 300 people in chat, and you come in, you're like, you have the system 32 virus, can't hear you, your mic's, you know, muted. It's like, see these like 300 people, they're not bots. Or I'm not botting myself here. Those are real people. If they can't hear me, trust me, it'd be more than one person. No, man, you got that system 32 virus. All right, you're an idiot. That's what I like about Twitch, making fun of the idiots. You don't get to do that on Beam. Yeah, I always call it RK9. It's R9K mode, which is Robot 9000 or something. What's it stand for? So
Yeah,
just
Robot
remember-
9000.
Sweet.
And that's where it's talked about.
Oh, through the comic.
Well, blog, but yeah.
Oh, I saw SKCD and I was like, comic, and you're like, no. Alright, well,
This
we'll
was
look at
back
that.
when he was doing blogging. I think it's based off an idea in a comic. I'd have to look through the article again. Maybe someone... I can't find it quickly.
Alright, so here's what we got going on here. Alright, so if item inventory die gets stacked in slot 0 does not equal null, and inventory die gets stacked in slot 1 is equal to null. So if there's nothing here and there's something here,
Yep, that's R9K.
yeah, any non-unique message longer than 9 characters cannot be repeated. So basically, no matter who says it, because basically it's a bunch of bots, right? And they just come in and spam the living crap out of you. So they can't say their thing. Only one person gets to say it, which we blocked. Because like most idiots on the internet, you know, because they want people to copy pasta their crap everywhere. Like most people, they post it online. So, you know, people can get what you're supposed to copy pasta. And all it takes is knowing how to search the internet for something. And look at this. Oh, hey. It's all the copy pasta crap that these idiots use. And like all the little messages that they use, every single thing that 4chan uses when they do their little stupid rings on people. And like, you know, here you got the, you know, like the ones that you see all over the place. So all you have to do is just add this stuff to a bot and say, hey, if someone types any of this, they're just banned. I don't even need to type it
That's
out.
what I did.
Yeah, it's just insta-ban, right? And that's pretty much like, because nobody is going to ask, or nobody's going to say any of this stuff in its entirety, or even half of it. So it's, yeah.
Well, most of it's using like special characters and stuff.
Oh yeah. So a lot of this isn't in PG. But yeah, so basically there you go. You know, you want to be an idiot and post it on Pastebin. It's really easy to find crap like that because of Google. Thank you, Google, by the way, for being so awesome. And then we just add it to our bot. And if you happen to slip through and come up with something original, which most people on 4chan don't have enough brain cells to figure that one out, then, you know, then it slips through and then we ban you. But still, most likely the bot will get you. Pastebin's where you get all your news. Yeah. I just find that funny because it's like just idiots. But all right, so why isn't this working? So if inventory gets stacked in slot 0 does not equal null. And that is equal to 1. Item stack, item in is equal to this. Is this still being called? This, if stack size dot, okay, so we're not actually checking to see if it should be processing. We're just checking to make sure that there's nothing in this slot. But, I could have sworn that if you want to set nothing in the slot, you set it to null. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me check my code that I did for the builder and see what we do when the item is done building. Alright, so this right here, I am setting null. So item null is, oh, you know what? Maybe that's not actually setting it null because I can't actually see these slots. So it could be setting it to just items of 0 stack size. But I would, If you can't set it to null to remove an item, that seems kind of money. I don't want container. I want tile entity pulverizer. All right, let's try something. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do inventory dot set slot contents of 0 to null. We're just gonna do that right up here. And if true, return. There we go. This is a little hack right here because I can't just say return. It's gonna tell me that all this code down here will never execute. But if you do if true return, for some reason that doesn't trip that off. All right, so here we go. First off, I'm gonna put you in there. So if I put something in here, does it? Okay, so setting the slot to null actually does set it to null. Like it should.
What does PM.start task do?
Oh, you know what? If item in dot stack size is equal to 0, item in is equal to null. If item out dot stack size is equal to 0, item out is equal to null. All right, let's try that. Oh, you know, I dragged that over, but I forgot you guys can just see the window. Huh. All right, so I actually don't have to drag that over. All right, so now if we put an item in. No, what are you doing? Bad computer. Huh. I did hotspot. Oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
What's the closest first iterator?
Sorry, for singing.
Iterate. Just fix it.
All right, that's working now. Cool. Now the only problem is it just boom, it just eats the whole stack because it does something wrong here. So the pulverizer registry dot contains block item in, so that allows it not to process things like the cobblestone that I put in there because there's no cobblestone in our pulverizer registry, though there should be, because cobblestone turns into gravel and gravel turns into sand, and sand turns into clay, and then clay turns into diamond, because nobody will ever figure that one out. So we do need to add those in there. But before we do that, so that checks that. So if items in dot stack size is minus that is that. Otherwise, item out equals item in dot copy. Item out dot stack size equals max process count. You are setting item in null in the first part of the if statement, then checking stack size below. Yeah, that's right. This is right. That shouldn't even be executing anyway, but that's right. Give me a piece of coal. Actually, give me 2 pieces of coal. Yeah, he's not even doing that code. So item out is equal to item in dot copy, because this is just rather. So item out is equal to item in dot copy. So it's going to take the item in and it's going to copy it. So item out dot stack size is equal to max process count. And item in dot stack size is equals minus max dot. And if it's equal to 0, we set the item in null. And then it shouldn't run this again. So let's do this. Do that and that. All right. So this dot stack size is equal to 2. max process count is equal to 0. Say what? Max process count should equal to 1. Is that being said somewhere? Oh, it is. Because I forgot to set a default. Ah. Alright, Java item out variable might not have been initialized. Well, it did though. It is, trust me. Trust me. It is. Apparently you don't want to trust me. That's fine. Alright. Oops, I just accidentally made a boo-boo. Alright, cool. Don't want to run the client again. I'm going to need to run that here and run that there. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to break this block. I need another one though. So control, shift click, that. Right, that one has the MBT. No, that didn't have MBT on it. Apple shift click? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what we're going to do here is now try it again. Alright. Max process count still 0. How? How is max process count 0? It's being set 1, like literally everywhere. But you're 0. Why are you 0? Ticks remaining is 200. It's been told to do something. You are setting item in null in the first part. Oh no, that's something that's not new. Why are you set to 0? Max process count. I mean, we're setting and receiving an MBT, but we're setting everywhere. So, I mean, it's, default is a 1. We're setting it to a 1. And the default's here. I'm a bit of the confused. Setting the stack size of item into 0 in the first part of the statement removes the possibility of a null pointer. Where? This? Nah, there's none of this up here will ever get null pointed. Interesting. So what happened here? All right, equals item in dot stack size minus that. Let's try that out. I see what's going on, but nothing. See, it shouldn't be able to pull these out. So you're saying you have 2. You see the 2. You have the 2.
Which UUID is that?
And you're looping it. Perfect. So let's remove these and play. Alright, so you're holding on to the 2 like you should be. So you don't have any abilities of processing because you, for some reason, have a max... Oh, you know what? Because I copied MBT data like a noob. Alright, we'll just place a new pulverizer. That should fix things. I forget that that's not my thought. That... Alright, so now if I place in 4 coal... 3 and 1. If I pull this one out, 2 and 1. 1 and 1. Uh-oh, I feel like we're gonna crash. What's going on? Oh yeah, we crashed. Maybe? Yeah, we did crash, but why? Ticking block entity. Null pointer exception. at this, if item in, oh, because you're saying it's null. If item, okay, just a second. If item in does not equal null, and that's same thing here. If item out does not equal null, and what's weird is that the client's still running, even though it was, which was a crash as an MPE. You see what I said in the curse chat?
Yes, and it popped up on my stream. Because Mac notifications.
Yeah, they're at the top left or top right. Let's see if anyone on my stream actually caught that. Oh, that's hilarious. They're in the dryer. What can I say? I mean, there's other things I could have put on. That's like, whatever. So 3, 2, 1, and golden. All right, cool. So that's working. Nobody in my stream said anything, so nobody must have saw it.
Yeah, they must. No one must be watching me then.
Aw, maybe because you didn't tell anyone that you were streaming.
I thought I did. Eh. Whatever.
Didn't catch it. I said, what did I say? I said no camp stream FTW. So you can see it. No Pam stream FTW.
Yay.
Alright, cool. So that's working. That's kind of streams, right? Hells yeah. Alright, hey, so now what we need to do is let's load this up again. Alright. Now this should freely spin, yes. And it shouldn't break now because it's got things to do and it's actually counting down on our ticks. So if we hold it long enough, what should end up happening is it should stop spinning. Oh, there it is. It just stopped spinning. And the item's gone, too. Where did I put in there? Did I put 2 in up here? Alright, so we got 1 and 1. Let's spin it again. You spin me. Alright, I guess it should be you turn me right round. Because it's left round. Because it's counterclockwise. It took both. Interesting. Interesting. Stiff competition right now, Glass.
Yep.
Well, you don't know. Glass doesn't even have a webcam. He could be pantsless right now. You have no idea. I'm just pantsless. I didn't say I'm like underwearless. That would be disgusting. Sitting naked in a chair. No, I mean it's just no pants Wednesdays, right? Is they Wednesday? Yeah, that should be a thing now. No pants Wednesdays. In fact, I encourage all of you, if you're sitting at home and it's appropriate, to do the same thing. Hence the if appropriate part. Technically it's Thursday. Well, you missed out on it. I'm sorry then. It's too cool.
There. Joining for pantslessness.
Oh my gosh! That's such a bad influence. Too cold. Oh my gosh.
And more different pants.
Aw. Alright, so why is it taking more than one piece of coal? So this, after it's done with this piece, it should clear out that slot, and it shouldn't clear out the slot again. So, machine has done pulverized code here, RNG, etc. And then we're saying inventory set slot contents of slot 1 is null. but it seems to be setting. Let's do that. Let's break there. All right, let's spin it around. What's a permanent image that you'll never unsee? All right, so there we go. Oh, I know why it just kept spinning around and we didn't realize it. Because it did exactly what it was supposed to do. It pulverized the one piece of coal, took the second one, put it in the pulverize slot, and now we're pulverizing the second piece of coal. Oh man, I'm an idiot sometimes. So now we hit play again. There we go. Boom, and now we just spin this again. I'm an idiot. I'm a tired noob. That's it. There we go. And so yeah, it only takes a couple spins to do this. All right, cool. It is working. It's working as advertised. And then the thing is stuck and then it breaks, just like advertised as well. Bad crank count is equal to 0. We'll reset the crank count here too as well. All right, so we have the pulverize code, RNG, etc. So we need to make those output slots here actually output slots. It's so weird because I want to take the item from here and put it down here because I think this is my hotbar. Because you don't really ever see GUIs that are designed like this. But hey, it's a time for change. So I think this GUI looks fine, actually, to be honest. I think it looks nice, and I think it looks hip, and I think it looks cool. I mean, the only thing that we could do, honestly, to make it not look this way is just bring these slots and this slot up here. So put that here and have the 9 slots right here, and then have this right below it. But yeah, I think this looks fine. I honestly do. I don't see any problem with this. And if people don't like this down here, then I mean, we can always change it later, I guess. But I honestly don't see that as a problem. Yeah, I mean, it's not what people are used to, but I think people will be fine with it. All right, so let me see. I guess we're gonna map the slots. That's what we're doing. Is there going to be something to the right of the top input slot? Like maybe a progress bar right here? Yeah. If I put a progress bar right here, I don't know what's gonna go up here though. Maybe we'll have fuel right here eventually with like little fuel flames if it takes the fuel. Alright, you know, I do like this stream music, but I remembered why I don't like this stream music. It is too slow, Approaching Nirvana. I like it. Approaching Nirvana is good when I'm playing games and stuff, but for coding, not so much. So either hardstyle or smooth mixer. Let's do hardstyle. Let's see. All right. So we need to add the slots down here for these 9 down. Or I guess you can't really see it, but let me drag it over here so you can see my mouse. All right. So these 9 slots right here at the bottom, we need to add actual slot bars. So when you hover over it, it'll work. So we're gonna do it here. Add slots of contents, new slot output. So we have already like a slot defined called slots output, which inventory slot 2. All right, so I believe it's an indent of 8 pixels, and Y is probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of I want to say 16-ish. All right, let's see how that comes out. So if I close and reopen the GUI, oh my gosh, I was like 2 pixels off. That's like almost a new record. I mean, that's like a new record for not mapping it at all, but oh, look at that. All right, good. So now we have that. Man, I get really excited when I make math guesstimates that are like almost right on. Actually, you know what? Why do I not? I should do it this way. What I should do is I should do a for loop. So for I, and having being switched back to Mac now and being 100% Mac is amazing too. Like no regrets. I am so happy I switched back to Mac. I just can't get used to the Windows key being my Mac key. I gotta either buy like a key that's got the little clover on it and replace my Windows key with the clover key. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep thinking that that's a Windows key and I'm not gonna hit it because it's ingrained into your mind when you're a gamer playing on Windows that you stay away from the Windows key because that does bad things. Like, your game will drop out and, things like that. So this will be 8 times 8 plus, I think it's 18 pixels times I. All right, let's try that. All right, cool. So we got our output slots now. So we got our input slot, we got our processing slot, and we got our output slots. Since I think we're actually ready to make this actually do something, let's change out the processing slots to go with. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put streamer mode on. Streaming. There we go. So putting streamer mode on Twitch or on Curse client will prevent it from showing people's real names on stream. It will show their false names. They're online personas. I keep forgetting that option even exists. So, all right. So let's do slot disabled. Yep. All right. So inventory. Slot 1, 190, 124. All right, and do that. So now if we look at it, let's hot swap this. And let's drop in a piece of coal into here. So now oh, hello, there's a problem with that. Oh wait, I didn't refresh the all right. So now it's doesn't even highlight. So we shouldn't be able to pull it out. As in it doesn't even work apparently now. Well, that's cool. So there's a bug. Let's see. Slot disabled. This dot is enabled equals false. That should just prevent it from being hoverable and items coming in and out. Shouldn't make it so it doesn't even show up at all. Huh. That's weird. Let me clear out the item there. Let's pulverize it real fast. All right, cool. All right, let's try that one more time to see if that was a fluke or... No, it's not a fluke. All right. Why... We're gonna have to check on that. All right, so there you are. All right, so let me look at some of the other slots real fast and see why this shouldn't have done that. Is enabled is true, but as far as displaying, so can be hovered is displaying on that. Set displays for the icon that's for like an overlay system that we did. Put stack, can take stack, set by all by enabled. So it not even displaying at all seems kind of weird. Item stack, oh, that's why, right here. All right, there we go. So let's do that. Oh, I forgot to set it to container pulverizer. Oh wait, no, sorry, slots. Slots are under GUI, I think? No. Container? Yeah, there they are. Slots. Slot disabled. Alright, cool. So for some reason, I don't know what I was thinking when I did that code, but that would be wrong. Alright, so now, yeah, there. Now we can't take it out, can't shift click it out, can't double click here to get my, so if I had these items, you double click, it doesn't stack from this one. So this one's in there. Now, we need to make sure that when you break this, you actually get it. So let's give ourselves, let's first go into game mode 0. Give me a Minecraft diamond pick. We want to make sure that it drops it. So we have 39 coal ore right now. So if we mine this, all right, so there we go. You can see there's the coal ore that it was going to process. There's our pulverizer and there's our crane. So everything is dropping like it should. That's good. All right, let's put that back in. Oh, that was an interesting glitch. It went in, went back up, and then went back out again. Oh, interesting. We'll have to pay attention to that. Let me clear out the slot again. That's interesting. Yeah, you can see it like flicker there for a minute as it decides. Can it be removed automatically? No, because at the moment we don't support iSighted, but we have to tell it what slots are enabled with iSighted. I have to redo iSighted. Because Amadorn told me about the new feature set that Forge has. So there's something in Forge now called, let me see if I got it bookmarked still. I hope I did, because I promised him I would read it. Capabilities. All right, so there's a new system in Forge called Forge Capabilities, and the only one that they add in by default is iSighted, basically. So you can create your own capabilities, and so apparently the way capabilities work is it's supposed to be a lot better than doing interfaces. So right now, if you guys have been paying, or if you guys have been watching from the beginning, you've probably noticed in a lot of our tile entities and blocks, they have a lot of interfaces that we're sending. Like, well, this one doesn't have any, but oh, that's a GUI. That's why. Blocks. Like if we go block builder, you can go up to the top here. So this one's implementing I provide recipe, I block render, pulverizers, I block render. I think the tile entities have a lot more. Let's see. Assuming that's a 1.8 thing, it is a new 1.8 thing, yes. So it's for 1.9 as well. But like, look at this tile entity, right? It implements iTickable, iNetwork button, iWayla body message, iCrankable, iRotatable. So this could be this could be something that we don't need. Either this or that. iNetwork button we probably still need to keep. So I mean, literally, we could drop this down to 2 interfaces instead of 5. So I need to read that one of these nights when I'm in bed. What time is it now? 9:55. Oh crap! I said I was going to end at 10. Or 10 is, yeah, maybe we'll go a little bit longer, like 10:30. So that's a new thing. Like, so APIs are supposed to be using that too. So like the RF API, hopefully, I mean, there was an RF API that somebody wrote that added that, but they ended up not implementing it. So let's see if I close Minecraft here. Does it show correctly on my I'm waiting for I'm watching the preview. Okay, no, it just shows like the last thing it looks like. All right, so on OBS, let me switch back to this. All right, cool. Well, you can see my bare chin from electrolysis that hurts and feels weird. Ah, it feels so funky. Like, I don't know why it feels so funky, but it feels funky. But she didn't tell me that it was so funky. Yeah, anyway. At least it didn't hurt like I thought it was. I have this thing with needles, so. It can be made for this weekend's project, though, in theory. It shouldn't be that hard to have one. It shouldn't be, and I need to read it, so maybe we'll do that this weekend. It'll be a good learning stream, actually. We can start on it early in the morning, and, you know, usually on the weekend we get all the coders in here anyway, so we can, you know, rely on the help of everyone. Maybe we can get Amadorn to come in, because he's in that weird time zone, so. He's like, Amadorn is plus 8 or 9 from me. So like he's exact opposite. It's like weird. So all right, what were we doing? Plus 8, that's it. Yeah, he's plus 8 for sure. All right, so we have our code here for pulverizing. So the first thing I want to do is we want to go to the pulverizer registry dot. What I want to do is I want to get drops. So get drops is going to tell me what we actually get. So there's that, but we need to pass an item stack. Actually, what do you give me back? You give me a list of item stack? Is that what you give me? You give me an array list of crushable. Okay. Array list of crushable drops is equal to that. So, let's tell you what an array list is. So that I get drops. All right, so what are we doing here? Do we have it stored anywhere? We don't. All right, so let's do item stack. We'll call our output item. We'll call it process item is equal to inventory.get stack and slot 1. Dot copy? Do I need to, I don't think I need to copy that. I want to clear this slot out as fast as possible. So. Oh, glass is like in deep concentration. I feel bad, like just talking, just because I got so used to like just talking about stuff. I mean, I don't know. I try to explain what I'm doing, so that way, maybe. I don't know. Now I'm talking out loud about things. I just go walk through problems. Plus, make it explain because I mean, you just don't want to see me standing here going. You know, I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not, but then they're like, just typing. That'd be funny. That's not like Tig does it. He's like Tig doesn't tell you anything like what he's working on, which is funny. I love it. Because I'm always like bug him on Teams, like, what are you making? He's like, I don't tell. I'm like, I know, but I want to know. I don't tell. All right, so if for some reason our process item is equal to null, that means bad things have happened. Log helper dot fatal. It's pretty much better than the silent cam feed. Cody Nation does that. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, sometimes he talks, which is fun. But it's I get why he does. All right, so as a coder, I can totally get behind why he doesn't say what he's working on. So I've had dev streams where I've had a couple hundred people, and it's not their fault, right? It's not their fault. They join the stream late, and they're like, "Hey, what are you making?" Because I mean, wouldn't you want to know too? I mean, you're joining someone's stream. Hey, what are you making? And so if you stop and explain it, that's fine. And then 5 minutes later, someone's gonna be like, "Hey, what are you making?" And it's like, at some point, you're just like, I can't just keep stopping and explaining because it's not like you're building something in Minecraft where there's blocks on the screen and people can see what you're making. This is code, and unless you're a coder, even if you are a coder, you might not understand what's going on here without a better context. So, yeah. Anyway. All right, so machine is done. It's easier for the audience to follow. Well, that's one of the reasons why I like streaming on Beam is because of the latency thing. Like, I find it a lot easier to communicate when I'm coding because especially the thing that always pisses me off on Twitch, right? 30-second delay, nothing I can do about that. But people will be like, "Hey, what is that code that you just did? What does that do?" And it's like,
User joined your channel.
What code did I just did? Oh wait, someone just joined my channel. Oh, missed. Just a second.
Yeah, it's over on
Hey,
TeamSpeak.
Miss, I'm over on Curse. I don't know if you have the new Curse. Last night over there in a channel.
If not, we can probably switch back over to TeamSpeak.
I guess we can switch to TeamSpeak. Let me just hang up on Curse then. Disconnected on Curse. But yeah, so that's the one thing I like about the latency, and I want to try out the FTL. I think that'd be kind of cool to try out, but I have no idea if that even works on the Mac client or not. On the new OBS Studio thing, but maybe this week and before I stream I'll find out and we can try it. But that's what I like though, with latency, because I've had you guys help me when we did all the access line DB, for example, to make it so that thingy spin perfectly. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm also streaming on Beam and so is Glass.
Yep. And
Probably
I'm
should
gonna
mention
switch
that too.
TeamSpeak over
what are you
to
guys
voice
streaming?
activation.
We're working on our new mod that we're working on together called Applied Logistics. Just think of it as if thermal expansion, applied logistics, and logistics pipes got together and had a kid. This is the outcome of it.
Okay. Should I be worried?
Oh, it's
Maybe a
going to
little
be
bit.
awesome.
Mostly
Okay,
for
you
our
should worry.
sanity.
So, if you want to join in chat, that's where we're doing it on Beam. Beam is awesome for this. Maybe one of these days I'll buy a new chair too. My squeaky chair is squeaky. Squeaky chair is definitely squeaky. Alright, so it drops. size. Oh no, it is empty. I want to do log helper dot fatal. Things
Fatal log
have.
helper.
What about log helper?
Hmm.
What?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, see, so now it obfuscates what people's names are, so now you don't know who that is. That's what the streamer mode does. But the bad thing is I don't know who they are now. I don't know if that was like useful information or not. It's probably not useful information, but still. Alright, so bad things have happened there. We'll fix those up eventually with better to-do messages, so let me write myself a to-do. Write, or actually crash the game if bad things happen. Because bad things here should never happen, we're probably going to actually toss an exception. So I know crashing the game sounds bad, but we actually need this to get taken care of. So we would want to crash the game if that happens. However, this is only happening on server side, so yeah, quite a few to-dos there. We only have like 11 to-dos so far, 8 files, so that's not too bad.
I know I've got a couple.
Yeah, these are all glasses to-dos.
All of them?
Even the one.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
I've
all
got
of
some
them.
catching up to do then.
No, they're not all yours. Most of them are probably mine. Alright, so anyway, we got the array list of crushable. So let's do this. Let's do a for loop now on this. So let's do for crushable in drops. What did I do wrong here? Oh, because I'm new again here and put the print in the wrong place. Alright, so for crushable in drops. Typo in the word crushable. I'm pretty sure we Googled this, and I'm pretty sure that's how you spell crushable. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we want to save this into the dictionary so you stop bugging me about it being spelled wrong. So, alright. So crushable is our array that has the chance in item stack, luck multiplier, and out item stack. We don't care about the in item stack because that's what is probably equal to what's in the slot that we just pulled from. But we do care about the out item stack, which is what you actually get. So let's do an item stack. Out item is equal to crushable dot out item stack. Now we need to set the stack size. So it's not even determined that the stack size on this might even be something that's 0. So out item dot stack size is equal to 0 to start with. So now we gotta do some RNG. So random dot random RND. Oh, you know, we should probably do. Oh, let's do the random outside the for loop. Random RND equals new random. I wonder if we should hold the games random or no, we don't need the games random. We'll use this one. Alright, so what we want to do here is do int RNG is going to be random dot next integer. Now I want next float. I believe we have to say that this is going to be a float now and not and I want it to be between 1 and 0. So I'm not going to, I think I just tell it 1.0 f. Can I specify what the max is or not? I think it gives you a number between 1 and 0 anyway, but it's going to be a float, so there's it'll be 0.0 f to 1.0 f, so everything in between float. I don't know, let's break on it and see what happens. Not 100% sure. I always use integers and then I times it by like 100 because I'm doing things like that, but I believe if we do it by float, it'll give us like a chance, like a number between 1 and 0, which is what I want. I want a number between 1 and 0 for my RNG, because if you remember correctly down here, we put, oh, did I not put the RNG math in over here? Basically, we're going to take a lot of things, we're going to combine them together, and then whatever it is modulus 100 is going to be how many items you get, rounded down. So we're going to modulus it into 100 because If it's over 100, for every 100%, you get a new item, or you get another item, essentially. Single player, new world. All right, so let's spin you right around, and yep. It didn't actually tell me what the random number was. I'm just gonna do that. I hate that the debugger doesn't work sometimes the way I want it to work. Why'd we get two random numbers? Whole listed in here twice? But yeah, we're getting exactly what I want. We're getting a number between 0 and 100. Why is the coal... Did I register coal more than once? Let me actually put the item stack in here too. Plus that, and then let's do item, out item, dot. I'm wondering why it's in here twice, unless one of them's a diamond or something. Oh, it is. So, alright, so when you do the coal, there's a diamond nugget right here, I think. Yeah, that's a diamond nugget and coal. But see how it says 0x because there's no, you're not going to get one by default. Well, that's good. This is working. All right, cool. So what we want to do is,
what are you doing exactly?
Well, I'm coding a pulverizer code, and Glass is doing other stuff. I'll let Glass speak for
I am
himself.
working on the routing system.
Ah.
Somebody pinged me on Curse. Oh no, nobody pinged me on Curse. Just somebody said to me, I gotta like turn off all these channel notifications. Have you seen the new Curse?
Yeah, it updated itself. Like, I haven't really poked around with it too much, but...
Oh, and Grimbles, thank you for the follow.
That's the first iterator.
All right, yeah. So anyway, let's see if we can do some magic RNG. So, fortune multiplier, we need to set you. Let me do this. Let me do some math here. So say floats item chance is equal to RNG plus fortune multiplier. The multiplier there, should I times it? What?
Okay.
All right. Float item chance RNG that. Let's do log helper info RNG magic plus item chance. All right. So let me do that. Alright, so we need to use a builder real fast. Let's use the one that's creative, because that builds things instantly. Alright, let me go into game mode 1. And applied energistics, or logistics, pulverizer. And I need some stone gears. Put you in there. We want stone level. 1 gear, build me that one, please. And this one needs 2 gears. Me that one. Alright, so those two should be good to a point. Crank on you and a crank on you. Color, you go in there, and you go in here.
Oh. No, don't need.
Alright, so this says RNG magic. Oh god, that's like you're not going to get anything at all.
Shortest path edge.
Why is this not... Fortune multiplier? I feel like my fortune multiplier is 0, but I guess it can't be, otherwise these would be 0. Yeah, so 0.6 sounds correct. 0.6 times 0.6 times 0.8. Five, 3, 9. Alright, so it's not times it. Maybe it's plus. Sorry, plus. So if I do that plus 8 point or 0.89, that gives you 1 item back, but that's too low for coal. Oh, you know what we need to also do? We also need to get back integer something is equal to crushable dots ants. Int or boolean. Block multiplier equals 1.0. Oh. Float. For some reason, I feel like the out item stack size is higher. I feel like I shouldn't be setting the stack size to 0. Let me see here. What I want to do, I want to put up my debug and close. Okay. There we go. So let's look at this now. So RNG was 0.6. This is 0 for each of these. Let me look at the pulverizer registry. That would be in the proxy. On proxy. Oh, we never said it. We're just saying 1. And then for colon, we're just leaving it blank, so 2. And then down here, it was 4. Alright. We got a hot swap, won't hot swap, so we got to close and reopen.
Hmm.
Can you see the stars align? A night like this can never.
All right. Why not keep it a true multiplier, but make it greater than 1? Because it should actually be a true multiplier. I think we didn't add it right, because that should be a. Let me go back to the builder real fast. If we didn't put the right numbers in there, it should have been a multiplier actually. We can go back down here to the builder. Material champ. So when I put a gear in here, 1 gear, what does it set the multiplier to? So it's at 80%. And then 2 gears was 160%. So one of these should be, I forget which one was which, because it doesn't tell you anywhere what's in here. Maybe we'll have to put that, maybe we'll have like an info window up here on the side. That's what we'll do. And have it show what our multipliers currently are. I don't remember which one I put down first and which one I put down second, which one has more gears and not in it. I guess one easy way to tell is let's crank this one more time. I think we have the number being spit out in the log. Alright, so it says here it's 0.6. That's 1.2. So those are wrong. It should be 8 times item stacked. So it should be 0.8, so let me just verify that. 0.8 times 2 is 1.6. Yeah, okay, that's right. I had the wrong number there. So it is a multiplier, but it's a plus 80% chance. So it should be... Oh, man. What it should be is... Let me do this over again here. So it should be float item chance 3. It should be first item chance plus RNG times fortune multiplier. And that should only be set if this is true. If item fortune is true, otherwise it should just be item chance that gets returned. So let's do that and then do log helper.info item chance plus item chance 3, and let's remove all these other ones. I think that's how we should do it. That should be the right math. Let's do this one here. Alright. So that just fired 4 times. So we got 1.0, 1.31, 1.27, and 1.46. Let's do it over here where we have a better chance for things. Alright, so now it's 2. So then what I want to do is I want to take that plus the stack size. So then we want to do plus, we want to take this number here. Oh, actually I lied. We want to do item chance plus RNG plus fortune multiplier. We're going to do that plus out item dot stack size in there too. Now let's look at it. Let me clear the log so we don't get confused here. Remember that, you know, let me put the item in here too. So item chance, and we're going to say, here will be out item dot to, let's get displaced. Get unlocalized name. Make it maybe a little bit easier to understand what it's saying. All right. So to get the diamond nugget, there was a 1.87% chance of this happening. So you're going to get 1 diamond nugget. And this has a item chance of 2.5, so you're going to get 2. And then it happened on the client too. So this is bad. We shouldn't have this happening on the client. Let's also run it through over here and see how this works. That one didn't happen on the client. So this one has 4 diamond nuggets and 4 coal. So you doubled it out. Well, this one tripled or quadrupled and doubled the coal. All right, just a second. Let me figure out why this is running on the client.
I can't make a whole lot of sense of the code I'm looking at anymore right now, so I think I'm gonna stop streaming.
Okay. Yeah, this should not be running on the client at all. All right, let's try this again. All right, so that ran 1.9 and 2.2. And let's run it over on this one. I mean, it pays to make the machine better. That's what we see here. This. The 3 and 5. Ooh, nice. All right, cool. So what I want to do now is I want to say, take this and then do integer, and then do modulus 1.